Yeah, folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to our Monday live stream, where after a bit of a holiday hiatus, we're back in Europa Universalis 5. Playing at Strasbourg, well, hang on. We were playing at Strasbourg. Technically, we're now the Republic of Lothringia, because hitting buttons is fun. But we're still Strasbourg at heart, right? I think so. I gotta say, it's real weird to be sitting down to play this, and it's like, right, this isn't RimWorld or The Root Trees Are Dead. That's right, this is a game we've been playing. What would be nice, and I don't think this is going to happen, but what would be nice is I pull back on the wars a little bit so we could just play the game, maybe, high speed and progress through time and see some of the later stuff. But there's territory to conquer. I mean, we've already got our first tag switch, so that's fine. I wouldn't mind more coast because it does seem like it's fun there. I mean, we tend to pull back on wars for about 30 seconds before we decide that only pacifism or only military is the actual way. We must war all the things all the time. So we will see. Sorry, I was like a minute late there. I was just getting this tea set up. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Hopefully, we do okay on the stream today. Oh, worried. We'll see. Delicious. All right. Top wars all the time. Now, I think we're currently still in a state where some people are pretty cranky at us. We did take a pretty big slice over in the north, I think, last time we played. If you take a look at the diplomatic map mode, we can see what we've got over here. So bright green is us. We don't have anywhere near as many vassals as we used to. What's the deal with Flanders here? Do we just have an alliance with them? It's always weird because they've got like this legend. There it is. Wait, are we in a war? War religions? Oh! It might be the war allies because they might be on our side in the war of religion. Because we don't actually have an actual war going on, right? I'm not... No. That might be what's going on there. Oh, Jeansy, you're sick! Oh, that's right. At least you can still watch me. No. You'll need to reach the next tag switch. Let's go for Germany. I mean, that would be fun. All right, let's go ahead and just unpause on speed 1 for a second, see if anything triggers. Now, when last we played, we were not on point 10. Patch point 10 had come out, but when I load the save, it, had a bit of a warning that there was a like a save file incompatibility, because I think they added something like 6 locations or something, and so it was warning about that. But today we are on point 10, and it hasn't broken. We do have a button here, but I don't remember seeing this before. Country actions off cooldown. Ask for money. That's interesting. It's like, can we filter for who would accept? The Archduchy of Austria would give us 433 bucks. Okay. I think we have asked them once before, actually. We're not going to do that. That's fine. Or use favors to do it. Yeah, all right. Maybe. No, fine. I mean, we're not about to start a war, so we don't need to bring them in. Treasury. I've never seen this pop up before. I mean, we've got the Imperial Treasury contribution over here. Why are we getting pop-ups about it? Does anyone else experience that on point 10? What's the deal? That doesn't seem like a very useful... I guess I can just disable this alert, but who decided to make this an alert? Fish Sticks, thanks for the gift sub to the channel. It's weird. It's the guilt alert? Why, because we're not contributing? Whatever, we don't even want to be part of the HRE anymore. We may, in fact, bust out of the HRE at some point. But yeah, it is worth talking about the tag switch. Because Germany and the HRE is possible. We need a lot more territory to be able to take Germany, though. To be able to become Germany. I mean, we would need most of Germany. All right, I'm happy about this passing. Urbanization is good. Well, actually, I don't know how much we cared about it passing, to be frank, because I think if this passes... Oh, no, it's this one. This is well debated. Oh, is this part here just is debated, and this part here is going to be the if it passes? That is a weird tooltip, though. Because it just looks like, while the issue is debated, all these things will happen. But, like, this doesn't sound right at all. So this is going to turn Arnhem into a town. So where is Arn? And what's your deal? Are we happy about you becoming a town? Well, you're pretty far away. Wool, yeah, that's fine. I don't think wool's that important. It's not that valuable to us necessarily. It does count as food, because I guess we are eating the shoops afterwards as well. I mean, there's not going to be any control over here right now, but I guess that's fine, too. The Emperor clearly decided to make an alert. Yeah. Let everyone know when he was getting the contributions. All right, we have a ton of cash. Also, a ton of little lag here. Oh, it's the start of a month. That would certainly explain that. Well, not being valuable means... I mean, the thing is, it's not valuable, actually. You know, I'm being a little bit incorrect here. First of all, its base value 2.5 is pretty good. And the fact that it is a trade good that is used for crafting and a food source is actually pretty stupendous. We just have a positive balance for it. I don't know if I would have necessarily towned this, certainly not right now with the lack of control, but it's going to be fine. It's not like we aren't also going to still have the wool. Wow, the start of month lag is just ridiculous. Stealth Lacroix has reached age of 16. These are our ruler's son and courtier. Throwing him a party, then we can get to work. Let's get him married into the free city of Zweibrücken. The two bridges, right? To Fortunata di Bonascolsi. Sounds Italian to me. Let's go. Tons of cash, just watch, she's bankrupt in 30 minutes. I mean, we do spend it fast, and we will spend it, because there's no reason to sit on this cash, right? I've been trying to be like, oh, let's keep about a buffer of about 1,000. This is not 1,000 anymore. I still hit B as the hotkey, which I know I can set. But, okay, let's pause while I got the screen open, because it is crazy. I'm going to control-click to create 5 RGOs, some more. I'm just making sure we're not getting down too low in terms of profit and things. There you go. Now we're at $1,000. That is a lot of money spent. But I usually like to expand the RGOs because they're fairly cheap. It's easy to get the promotions for it. It generates just more raw resources, which are just good in general. Seems okay. The University of Mayenne. Oh, scholars from the University of Bitka? I can't remember how people had said it was pronounced, but I'm still going to go with Bitka. At Philip Mayenne established a rival learning institution there. Oh, it's just a new university. All right, I'm fine with that. Sure. For trading nations, more resources, just good. You need trading more. True. I mean, if we're producing higher tier resources, that's good too. And there keeps being a demand for paper and books and stuff. But yeah, starting with raw stuff never seems like a bad idea. The Jan Mayen University. Is Jan Mayen on the map? Is it here? Yep. Oh, laggity lag. Country action. Ask to improve cultural opinion. I don't think I care about that. Do you collect those contributions people on your side of the religious war? Not those pop-ups that we were getting earlier, if that's what you mean there, Ziggy. Oh, do you mean these? I don't know. I don't think so. But I've never been a member of this without leading it. I mean, the frame rate in general is good. It's just this start of the month tick over here. I don't think turning off the 3D map would make a difference there. I might be wrong, but I think that's just when it's doing the autosave and certain types of processing. That's probably it. Do all your vassals have culture and religion enforced? No, but I also don't know how many more vassals you got. What is this? Or what are we missing? Pepper. Okay, that's fine. Because I think we might actually want to do it, because mostly we've been absorbing people. But we might want to do it for Friuli and the Elba Marches, actually. Oh, yeah, the loyalty problem, though. Yeah, all right, let's not worry about it. I am the leader for the Protestants, yes. Or, well, the Lutherans specifically. The Lex Lutherans. That's what our thing is. Now, So Bohemia's the leader on the other side. Like, can I declare the League War? No. I think it brews, right? There's like the escalations and stuff that happen. Prepare military escalation. Requirements not met. It's got to be around for 10 years. Yeah. And what we might do, like, part of me is like, I don't really care what religion controls the HRE because it's kind of a non-issue for us. We can't be elected as a republic, and we might just end up like leaving or disbanding the HRE at some point. It's kind of the expectation I have here. You know? I don't have to have no one. Tell you what, let's give it a try. Because I do test things. Is it on this screen or disable 3D terrain? Well, no, that's, you mean flat map all the, or maybe we can do that because there is the map, flat map mode, always flat. All right, if we do this, speed 5. No, see, at 8 a.m. on the 1st, that's still where it shoot. It's not the flat map. And I don't expect that it would be the 3D map either. It's a processing thing on a game tick. It's not a visual lag. What is this? Favoritism. Lose Republican tradition or lose prestige. I'll take the prestige hit. I do like prestige, but we have a harder time maintaining it as this Republic over here. So we just sort of accept that it's going to be low. Whereas losing Republican tradition is pretty annoying. We've researched Bastion. So I think this is the next tier of, it's the next tier of Fort! I don't know if I'm going to rush that. Now, EU4, immediately, I would be focused on getting all my forts up to the max level all the time. And probably we want it fairly soon here, too. But it was always, like, forts are where all the war score was. And so people needed to go and claim the forts. And if you lose the fort, like, and the forts very quickly felt very obsolete. I don't think our base level fort here is going to feel obsolete quite yet. So I don't think I'm going to rush out to upgrade them currently. What the $1,500? Yeah, commoners can lose a little bit of that. The other thing I should check, I think my autosave might be monthly. No, it's every half year only. Okay. It's not even the processing tick. So I don't know. Didn't used to happen. It was one of the updates or something, or maybe just when we got really big. New market underway, Golden Horde. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually go and build more paper producers. And I think the shortage was Strasbourg market and Cologne market. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of both probably over here. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll switch over to the Cologne market. And I'm gonna control click to build 5. Okay, dip below 1,000, which is fine. So I think the Bishopric of Stavelot Memel over here. I think we want to annex this one. Well, I suppose it would still have the pretty bad range. All right, maybe I should do this. Gain 10 liberty. Sure. All right. We're not going to convert you, but we'll improve the relation. Oh, it also could be that we have, yes, our save game started pre-release. And it might have a lot of, like, garbage left internally. That if we were in the year 1596 on a game that we started on a patch 10, we might not have the same issues. That's always possible, too. My round is the Netherlands. The religious tension part became 100 years of peace because Bohemia didn't want to start the war and kept throwing me out of the Protestant side. Didn't figure out how to trigger the war. Oh, wow. Yeah, and wow, the coalition threat's pretty big. It's a good thing we're beefy. All right, we're doing conversions, assimilation. Okay, so there's no integration to do. We're just trying to stabilize the country, which is actually not too bad. We got a few zealots that are sort of ticking around here, but 5 locate. No, this is all going to be pretty minor. Are my troops set to auto rebel stomp? Or anything? No, they don't have a mission, I don't think, because it would have shown up as an icon here. know if I was training them or what, but yeah, we'll put them on a little bit of rebel stomps. You're not allowed to attack members of your own side. If you attack the other side, it triggers the same logic coalition war, and every member of that side joins. Wasn't strong enough in time for that. Ooh, yeah, that's scary. That's why you roll back to an autosave. And yeah, the Reformation wraps up. At least all of these. The War of Religion has to kick off and end, or we have to reach the year 1700 for the War of for the Reformation stuff to finish off. I wouldn't mind kicking off the war just because it'll be fun to do. As I say, oh, maybe we should do some peace stuff. Well, we are going to do some peace stuff for a while just to go and burn this down. It does suck that we're sitting at max manpower, and I don't think I'm going to build up more troops right now because that would just add to our monthly expenses. Up at Bavaria. Oh, aren't in the Protestant Union anymore. Well, damn. Dude, what's happening down in the south? Whoever knows. Oh my god. I'm assuming Austria went in another war. First Bohemian-Poland War. That's a lot of dudes on both sides. Kind of happy we didn't get called in on this one. We might not have the alliance with Austria anymore. Freaking $1,500. No, waste a coin. Yeah, that is a huge war. Cologne has joined the Protestant Union. Okay, there you go. I wonder if I should just turn on some auto Diplo stuff. I'm actually tempted to just go ahead and do the annexation of our little vassal over here. It's probably not going to be great in terms of control, but we'll just clean that up. It's fine. We still have two little baby vassals that are not connected to us, so we're going to leave them exist as vassals and kind of forget that they're a thing in the first place. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's scary about Bloodlines 2. Now, here's the thing. I talked about, okay, this week I was going to start doing YouTube recordings for Bloodlines 2 and push it forward. Yesterday, I didn't have a voice, so I did book signings and packaging and stuff like that, which I mailed out today. If you, did I mention it in the stream already? I mentioned it on Discord. If you, I'm all the US Pure Later ground signed copies of Crimson Fall have now been shipped out as of this morning. I'm going to do some more tomorrow. I think Canada is the one I've got set up to do next. And then I think I'm going to run out of books until Amazon delivers the next bulk order in a few days. I put in 3 bulk orders at the end of November. It was like January 8th, it's going to arrive. I'm sorry. So that was a quick little annexing. It's a tiny little country. We finish upgrading armies. Oh, that's a good question. Were we doing that? Yeah, there's no little updoot arrow on them. I think someone said, like, oh, maybe we could build some just to get some round numbers. It's kind of a fair thing to say. It's a little tricky because the professional regiments have slightly weird sizes, right? So 800s and 300s over here. Oh yeah, I do want to keep pushing towards innovative. Cost some money, cost some stability, although there's downsides over here too. And it's both traditionalist and serfdom, which I don't want. Yeah, we're going to do this. Innovative does make the conversion a little slower, but makes the assimilation faster. So it's, 6 and 1, half a dozen. And actually, speaking of, do I want to flip anything? No, the assimilations, I want to push a little up over 50%. We don't need much more. Because, okay, this has cored this area. But I want a buffer. I don't know if you can lose a core. So, to be a core, a location has to be integrated and at least 50% of your primary or accepted culture. Once it becomes a core, can it become decored if, like, the cultural makeup changes? It probably won't change. It's probably going to keep pushing towards some amount of passive assimilation without me assigning anyone, right? I don't know. Tell you what, I'll push it up to 51%, just in case there's a weird little rounding error that happens between ticks. We'll let that go up. And the conversion, there's really no magic number. Although, once we're getting up to 80% like this, maybe I should swap you. There's probably somewhere that's got less of a Lutheran presence. Not much less. Everyone is actually above 50%, which is good. But, yeah, okay. We'll do those guys. I think we were making more armies in general, not just upgrading existing ones. It might be true. I'm just worried about the maintenance going. Now, if I go and reduce our army maintenance, which might be fine, especially, like, I'm not really worried about the peasant uprising. Then I could afford to have more sitting around. Because we're paying them, right? Yeah, we're not doing the fort maintenance, but that's okay. Oh, Ziggy! You got so into the Vampire vs. Empire run and started watching the Star Trekker series. Star Trekker series is fun. The Space Pirate ones was awesome, too. No, I don't care about the spy network and all that money. We know the peasants are revolting. Oh, are they ever? And smelly. Hey, what happens? We were making plus 80 a second ago. Just some fluctuation in trade, maybe? Gained a core. Nice. Oh, that's the other thing I gotta remember. The assimilation, right? This is the assimilation percentage of the province as a whole. But different locations might have different numbers, so pushing it up to a higher percentage might be good. But we can't actually see the locations at a glance. Our recruitment speed go up. All right, that's fine. Did you get some era-appropriate EU hats? Ooh, yeah! That's a great idea. I don't know what that would be. I mean, I have quite a collection of hats, but no, I don't have proper sort of, like, Renaissance era hat. Not even really that many medieval era hats. I've got a tin helmet. A couple of different helmets, actually. Jester's hat, now that would be good. I still need a Pope hat. Population is dropping. That's interesting. I mean, we're not really seeing anything helpful here. Mostly we're seeing, like, nearby migrations. It is interesting, though, that apparently lots of people are migrating to Stavelot, which actually is lacking provincial food. Okay, your province is Liège. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and... I know we don't even... Yeah, I'm going to double dupe the wild game here. Ooh, the livestock's really good, because that is another one of the 8 food places. Now, this whole area doesn't have a tremendous amount of control. But yeah, we'll see about getting its food situation fixed a little bit more. And yes, you're right. The hats would definitely vary also depending on where we're playing. That's true. But yeah, just something like generically old-fashioned, like a tricorn hat, which Snafu says over on YouTube. Like something like that. It is actually surprising that I don't have a tricorn hat. I'm just looking at my hat collection over there. Is the Grand Prix on at Stavelot yet? Wait. Is there an F1 Grand Prix at Stavelot? Does it go by a different name than I think, or is it one that's not active as much anymore? Yeah, there's some saltpeter over there too, which is great if you got a, you know, if you took too much Viagra, you can counter it with some saltpeter. Also gunpowder. It was spies in Stavelot. Oh! Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. So the town or the city, it must be Spa, and then like the province must be Stavelot. Stavelot, presumably. Look at all the stripies. You know. No, bad quill. Don't. I'm like, you know, we really still want to take Strasburgium over here. You know, it'd be great if Austria lost this war and we're forced to release some vassals. Oh, copper complaints. Hold on. Is illness here still active? Take it or leave it. Burghers get happy. Peasants get unhappy. Commoners get happy, and we push towards traditional economy, which I don't want, or petty squabbles. All right. Commoners should take it or leave it. Boom. Ooh, and my Twitch chat just broke. Ah, it's back. Good. You also have one of the most oppressive abbeys of all history in your possessions. Ooh, do tell, Dead William. Dead William is a proper historian. I mean, there's probably more than one of you in the chat. Prum. I am unfamiliar. The old Spa racecourse is just a triangle of country roads between Stavelot, or Stavelot, Francorchamps, and Malmedy. Oh, wow. I'm an improper historian. Oh, that's okay, Ron Pendragon. Those are my other favorite kind. Catholic thinker at court. Pastors lose satisfaction or refuses serve. Gilles, are you one of my peeps? I don't think you are. Are you good? I mean, you aren't bad. Go away. Hey, Kilana? Maybe Kilana. Sorry, trying to parse the leet speak there. 5-stream streak. I do like the streak thing. I feel like that streak thing is new-ish. Because I know it was mentioned on a recent stream. Someone noticed it happened to them. But yeah, maybe that announcement is new. Okay, we're going to upgrade our supply wagons, which is not a tremendously major upgrade, but there's no reason not to. Oh my god, lag. Parduk has come of age. Oh, no one wants to marry you. Or, no, we do have enough trade. And Therese Lacroix can have better education. Well, all I do is just keep doing that, which is not any more expensive. Oh, sponsor university. Shipbuilding. I don't know. We haven't done ships yet. Mali awaits. We'll take a look at the map in a second. Let's go sponsor university. It's already passing. New marketplace? No. It's starting to shape up. It is funny, like these little blobs here. And even here. Right? Which makes sense, though, because we've got the Azores and... Are these the Canaries? Oh, it's Terra Incognita. So I actually can't confirm with the land are. Are these the Canaries? I think so. It's not these. Right? Geography. Not really my forte, despite the areas we've done. Oh, Cap Verde. Okay. Canaries are the northern ones. Oh! By Morocco over here. Okay, these are the Canaries. All right. What I do know about the Canaries is that they are not named after the birds. The birds are named after the Canaries. The Canary birds are from the Canary Islands. The Canaries are the dog islands, the canine islands. I do know that about them. They have coal mines? The Canaries have coal mines? Cores. Improve relations freely as much as you can. Great. Fine. Lovely. Assimilate. I wonder if the 60% is enough. Where's... Oh my god. Where's the ish? Over here. With all them waffles. Yeah, I don't know if there's a quick and easy way to confirm if each one of these is cored. I don't remember if this right here, core. Oh, see here. There you go. So Liège itself is integrated, but it is not a core because if we look at the demography, so Walloon is still the majority. So we need Rhine-Alamatic plus Frank-Alamatic, I think, are as their accepted culture. But those two combined have to come out to a 50% or above. We're only pushing the Rhine-Alamatic. Okay, so we can't move our agent yet. Even though it says 61% over here. Walloon! 99 Luft Walloons. Oh, Rhine Franconian. It's the Rhine part that stays. Thank you, that's right. I couldn't remember which way I went. Low Franconian Patriots. Yeah, we're not going to worry about them. Commoners get cranky or lose tons of money. No. Although I do have enough money to start spending again, and I will. I'm going to keep going with the RGO builder. Yeah, we can take a look at the Cologne market, although the control is mostly less. Yeah. Strasbourg should be quite a bit better. So again, I'll keep $1,000 in the bank. Okay, the pay pack on these is getting a little bit weak. Sponsor University. Huzzah! Futa Turo. Right over here. Old man ding. Sorry. That just makes me think of something that's awfully limp. An old man ding dong. A heretic in our university. Ooh, no, I don't want to lose research. And humanism is fine. Okay. Yeah, losing research would suck. Look at the burger sitting at 99%. So happy all the time. Old man ding. Sorry, I am a child. No, I'm not expanding to Africa. Or is this a comment on Old Man Ding? I have not. We're gaining maps. We could do colonization. I don't think we've gotten the colonization techs yet, but they're in the tree, and now that we have a coast, we could certainly consider that. How cranky are people still? Yeah, still over 200 antagonism with Cologne. Which might just be a sign of, well, we should just attack Cologne. Oh, there you go. Liège is now done. I expect, is there a core map mode? There's an integration map mode. Okay. So I'm betting the yellow places, yeah, these are integrated but not cored. So we'd really want to send them here. This is part of Brabant. So if we go and tell you Rhine Alemannic, sort alphabetically, and choose Brabant. Oh, right, we get some color coding too when we do this. Assimilate Antwerp, Rhine Alemannic. Although, again, this is averaging the province as a whole. But I'm betting these guys definitely don't have it. So we're going to start working here in the north. Yeah, they're yellow. There's a little bit more yellow over here. Some of these, like, the province is probably over 50%, but the location isn't. But we've got a lot to do there, so maybe I'll just do that, and that's going to be fine. Okay. Yeah, we have some sailors and everything. We haven't built any ships yet. They're just practicing little dinghies. We've got them in a simulator, which is, like, we put them in a canoe, and then two guys grab the ends of the canoe and sort of tip it back and forth, and it's seasickness like tests. It's like the things they were doing for the astronauts before, you know, going to space, and they were putting them in like the blender. The centrifugal machine. I don't know what they call that thing. The G-force simulator. Well, it's like that, except we just put them in little like wooden hulls and then pretend the sea is tippy. The Grand Teutonic Order declared us a rival. Well, you know what? I'm proud that we're the rivals of the Grand Teutonic Order. Could you imagine being rivaled by the Lesser Teutonic Order? The really not very cool or interesting Teutonic Order? Slitting mills, iron output. We don't have a lot of iron in here. Oh, focus on Cologne because it's a market center is not a terrible point, actually. You know what? Let's... Okay, assimilation is a... diplomatic job. Do we have someone else with decent diplo? We do. Now, military is even better here, but I'm going to declare you good enough that I will go with the assimilate. And here. Yeah, that's an excellent point. What is the demography over here? Yeah, okay. It's not going to take too long. French naval supremacy is not held historically. Who's sieging Austria? Austria's in a war against, like, tons of people. Whoa, lag. Oh, if I go to the war map mode and then click on Austria. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. Fighting Bohemia. Quite rough. Again, if they can get Austria to release some vassals, it'd be great. Kerbal Canoe Simulator. Simone Lacroix, 64. Ruler's older brother. Oh, and a cabinet member. Oh, no. All right. Who do we got? Well, if we're interested in simulation, we've got a great... Oh, let's just go with the Steven guy. Oh, my God. Those are some amazing stats. He's not about to kick the bucket. I mean, he's not part of the royalty, but that's fine. Well, royalty. We don't have royalty, but still. Felt hats. Beaver fur is an excellent market material. The market in Strasbourg gets felt hats for 20 years. It's just a demand? I don't understand. We have felt hats for 20 years. There's just going to be an entry for it, and after 20 years, it's not going to... Felt hats, but it's just a fur. It must be a modifier. It must be a demand for fur. This is... Like, it's not just me, right? This seems super unclear. It's prices, fur. Is it going... I can't mouse over these. That's annoying. 20 years until the animal's hunted to extinction? I don't think that... Ooh, hello. Dangerous ideas are spreading. Well, again, we are moving towards humanists. It is our goal on this particular run. That's my vibe. I don't like losing all the stability, though. Man. Also, this army is getting attritioned over here. I'm guessing there's just not enough food in this province, and that is indeed the case. In this province of Thomas. I'll expand these two RGOs a little. Might just have to move them out of here, though. Are beavers North American critters? I think there were also European beaver. And that may have been hunted to extinction? I don't remember. Why are you disloyal? Oh, yeah, well, centralization. Can I boost our relationship? What's the improve opinion? Whoa, tooltip behind the menu. That's weird. Improve by 300. Oh! We've never improved relations with these guys, I don't think. Could we get the full 300 available to us? Okay. They'll definitely be... Where is it? There's somewhere that was an extinction of some type of beaver. But I don't know where. They were hunted to near extinction in Europe. Oh. That's an excellent question from the Gamelgard. Is it possible to see which goods your armies use and then produce more of them to your market to make the maintenance cheaper, or is it fixed per unit troop? So, I mean, there might be an actual physical cost all the time, too. Base cost, goods, but which goods is the question? There. But can we find it as an average of the army as a whole? Because that would be handy. And I don't know. I also don't know, like... The army maintenance over here... Cost by unit type. Right, so we're spending the most on pikemen because we have more pikemen. Actually, per unit, the chambered cannons are the most expensive. And they need a half a unit of cannons, some copper, and some tin. Barely any tin. It's like the half units of cannons that is the biggest cost for them, theoretically. So I guess what we could do is we could look and be like, all right, out of curiosity, if we were looking at cannons, so the cannon makers, they are really not profitable. So I don't think we'd be really saving any amount of money. I mean, I think that the thing to do is just be like, how do we make more money, period? And hope it like comes out in the wash. But I suppose if we're looking in this list, right, we sort by profitability. Okay, guns is second, actually. Weapons over here. Yeah, okay, so that might be a good sign. Because I was going to say, even if the weapons type stuff is lower that down, if it offsets our maintenance cost, then it may be more valuable than we think. But it is quite clear here. So Printer's Workshop is for books, which are always high demand. But that will just increase our demand for paper as well, which is a bit of a choke point. So what if we just skip down to guns and weapons and build a few of those? I'm going to control click. We're going to get 5 guns workshops. And you know what? I will then go and build a bunch of those and spend all my money, but hopefully it's okay. Oh, did the Suppress Rebel order end? Oh, that's... Why did it stop? Oh, you know, when I did the upgrade on them, I wonder if upgrading them canceled the Suppress Rebels and I didn't notice. Or did I never maybe I never selected the locations. I bet you I never actually selected the locations because I have no memory of having done the muscle click. Although I feel like the army's moved around, so I'm not sure. Yeah, buy my money. Although just now our money just shot up. Why? We haven't built the gun workshops yet. Are we suddenly spending less on our troops somehow? I don't know. New market. Ooh, in Riga. Well, Nuremberg? Oh no, I think they were in the Riga market, and now they're making a new one. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and then it takes them like a year to actually set it up. I mean, I don't think we were drilling when we were... Maybe to have them on drill And then I thought I was putting them on a rebel suppression, but didn't because I didn't click the location, so they were still on drill. That might be the cost difference. And yeah, they were definitely drilling in the XP, which might be a little silly because we might not be getting in a war anytime soon, and then that'll just sort of fade away. Okay, but that is the money difference. It's the canceling the drill that saved us the cash, which might make these gun workshops a little less valuable because of the demand, but that's okay. I'll build them anyway. Urbanization, I'm generally in favor of. Getting some development. Lose 24 bucks. That's a freaking rounding error. Okay, I mean, the fact that the second option does give you stability is actually kind of cool. We're obviously going to take number one. Half a point of development is a huge amount. Yeah, the first time I don't think I chose the location suppress. Although I feel like the armies did move afterwards anyway, so I'm still a little confused, but I don't know. Still cranky. I mean, I could try to make friends with Cologne, which might be a little foolish, because I think they're going to hate us forever no matter what. But I guess I'm not currently... I've got a diplomat that I'm not spending. Pardon me. I would like to go... Right, for a lot of the game, I would love to just automate set the AI for the diplomatic interaction. But the only thing I want them to do is improve relations. That's what I want an option for, is just, again, maybe put a minimum, save me one diplomat at any point. But if you've got diplomats above, you know, the one that I want to save, just randomly improve relations. Pottery workshop level 2. Ooh, that might be worth building some. Yeah, our money is going up quite crazy fast too. I could even go and lower the army maintenance completely. Because actually the rebellion status is fine. I don't know if how it changes their rebellion thing, but I think it's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Burst administrative thought, which does cabinets 10% more efficient. It's amazing. You were not maxed on stability spending because we haven't been running that as much. Actually, we're quite low on it now. Probably could bring it back up again because high stability is nice. Your states have a higher equilibrium point. Your pops promote better. I'll bring it up some. I don't think I'm going to go crazy. I was running for most of the game, especially in the early days when trade was doing like infinite amounts of money. I was running with both stability and the cost of court maxed out. I will raise this so it's got a positive amount again. For Guinea. I think Upper Guinea is called the Gathai. Artists emigrate? Okay, but they're immigrating to us. They're emigrating from somewhere else. Yeah. Your boos mean nothing to me. I know what you clap for. All right, let's spend some money. This is done. Money's still going well. Where's the pottery in here? Is it really not profitable, or is it even the thing because we don't have any? We don't have any of those yet. Let's build... Not super profitable, but I'm going to go and just queue up one to make sure it's in the list at least for consideration. And yeah, let's make some more guns. And ships. And... Sorry, Hamilton is like never more than 2 steps away from our brain in this household. I wish I could like sing the lyrics, especially that song. Do you think this game's at U4 level yet apart from a DLC? I think so. Now, I know that like playing, say, like the native experience is reduced here. I don't know what it is like outside of Europe. I haven't played outside of Europe. But within Europe, it feels great. Like I feel no need to go back to EU4. You know, there'll probably be still some things. I'll probably load up at some point and be like, oh, right, this and this and this is really cool. Oh. Did Bohemia take the little blob of land in the middle of our country from Austria when the war ended? You mean this one? This is Zweibrücken. That's not Bohemia, even though the color looks similar. Is there another blotch? Milan owns Colmar, which is interesting. Huh. You've never watched Hamilton, Kazumi? Well, you really should. It's very good. What is it? Oh, that's a little feather in his cap. I keep seeing a little white icon here. I'm like, does he have a dove or something on him? What does this icon mean? But no, it's just a little feather in his cap. It's called macaroni. Yeah, France and Bohemia keep bouncing back and forth for that economic hegemony. Hopefully one day we'll break into the Great Powers rank. Did you call macaroni? Damn, you got there first. Yeah, it's easy because I don't have to type. And there's no, oh, the Broken Heart. This is yeah, one of our vassals is disloyal. We are improving relations with them. It's okay because I can do it with a Broken Heart. I'm also never more than 2 steps away from a Taylor Swift reference. Ah, new market in Marienburg. Is this the one? Didn't the Teutons set up the last one? Isn't that the message we just? Because when I clicked on it, did it not zoom there, or is it in place now? Okay, that might be it. Maybe before it was they were starting it, now they finished it. See, we're not a great power, but I don't think we're eligible for becoming a hegemony. Also, 3560 monthly income from trade and tax. Is that? That's just tax base. The full economic value is here, presumably. Actually, I'm not even sure where our number for that hegemony would be. Because this is all the great powers. We're just not in the list. But yeah. Attack is the best option. I actually do really like the offense. We did go defense at some point because we had some fort limit issues. That was very early on. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm going to keep pushing towards offensive. It's just tax plus trade income. Really? We're really that far? Because our tax plus trade income is nowhere close to like 3,400 or whatever it is. Ooh, Glassworks building. That's nice. Actually, it would not surprise me. Oh, weird I don't see it near the top here, but I'm going to go and... Does the mass build tool literally not do upgrades? Is this only a strictly build button? I know it says build, but the problem is the upgrades are like an override everywhere else. I don't remember seeing this up arrow ever before. If this is true and we've never upgraded any of our tier 1 buildings. Oh, I am looking at the tier 1 guild. Hold on. Thank you. Sorry. I think we're okay. It is interesting. So if we look at the glass guilds, I guess, are we not allowed to build a tier 1 like the glass guilds anymore? And so here it just replaces with an upgrade button? But all of a sudden, I'm still paranoid. What if this only ever builds new and doesn't upgrade? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to do that. But is it possible it hasn't been there? Doesn't work because Met's not on the list. Okay, hold on a second. It is in the list. 28. If I click... Okay, here it says, if I click, it says, it will upgrade from Glass Guild to Glass Workshop. If I hit this button, it will upgrade. Okay, Strasbourg, is it the same? Strasbourg will upgrade. Oh, here's a good question. Then, how many Glass Guilds, tier 1, are in Strasbourg? One of them. Okay, so with that, if I go to tier 2, if I click this, because Strasbourg is at the top, now if I mouse over the plus, it no longer... Oh, it still says will upgrade. But maybe because it's new? Okay, we're gonna let this finish, and then we're gonna check Strasbourg. Is this the glass? No, because glass is a 1. It's that glass workshop. What does the glass guild look like? Oh, it's still a thing. Just a pane of glass the same way. Okay. Because I just realized we do need to make sure this actually works the way I think it does. There it is. Oh, -1. Okay, yep. And that was with the mass build button. The mass build weapon or button is indeed upgrading this, and it's upgrading it first. It's not like we didn't have slots for more of these. It does default to an upgrade. All right. Oh, last time you tried it, it didn't work. Tooltip was wrong, but the price for a second workshop was like 100 more. Okay, good. Dr. Alan Martin has died. Oh, we need someone else to do some assimilations. I guess we'll take Hector. He's really good at the Diplo stuff. Do we still have, and I would still love a big giant warning if we don't have a head of cabinet, and we don't have a head of cabinet. So I do tend to, we don't have one of our family members in here. I'll probably give it to this guy because I think he's fairly young in this lot, 39, yeah. So we don't have to hit this as often. Yeah, we had assumed it worked, and maybe if there was a while where it doesn't and does now, like it still might have been screwing our economy a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to go, so tier 2. I'm going to go and control click to build 5 of the upgrades. I don't know if that took. Okay, it did. And then other than that, we'll go back to things that make money. You know what, let me get some tool workshops in here. Radical has reached 16. A ruler's son. Doesn't matter as much because, again, we're a republic. No, legit, no one wants to marry you because we have the Diplo power. Yeah, not being able to accidentally build older tier buildings is good, although it's still in the list. Which is a little odd. Like, I can still click tools guilds over here. But I guess it's maybe because of the upgrade button. Should we? Now, I don't know if there's another way to mass upgrade all your buildings. Because in theory, like, if the tier 2 teal buildings were profitable, they'd be higher up on the list. And I mean, they're pretty high, actually. But I'm wondering if it takes into, like, the count the difference of efficiency and whatever. And, like, should I go and look at my old tier 1 buildings? And I still think this is still weird, like upgradable. It doesn't do, I think this is all buildings that ever have upgrades whatsoever. Because I obviously, like, because both Tools Workshops 1 and 2 are on the list. What I kind of would like this to do is just show me the Tool Workshops 1. But maybe it's showing me the 2 because if I build a Tool Workshop 1, it also upgrades it. But part of me is wondering, should I go to the tier 1 buildings and just go and encourage them to do all their upgrades? I wonder if that would get it out of the list. Research progress. Stability. I think we go for the research. Research is so good. And yeah, if we take a look at Strasbourg, wherever it is. I see the tier 2 building. I don't see another glassworks. And it had the -1 before, so the upgrade did work there. So mostly I think it means we don't have to stress. I just, you know, click on the highest tier buildings, queue up some build commands. It'll upgrade things, and that's probably okay. More cores are triggering, which is lovely. I might be able to move some assimilates. This conversion is nearly done. Is there another lower percentage? Yeah, let's go to the Necker Basin. This conversion is pretty good too, so we'll just focus some lower percentage spots and try to bring them up. Okay. I think these are expansions into Poland. So Is there a timer anywhere in here? A start date. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You could kick someone else out from the Catholic League. I wonder if that puts the prepare military escalation on cooldown. Well, one's purple, but I don't... Oh, no, there they are. Pull on out of the Catholic League. Seems like a good idea. Alright, I'll build some more troops and we'll go to the religious war and end this. For whatever it might be worth. Yeah, because it's prepare. It gives us the CB. I guess it just gives us the CB. I don't know if it gives a CB on the other side. I'm sure the cat licking is nasty. Mm-hmm. All right, let's bring our troops closer here. Oh, I was trying to do a RimWorld style thing where I click and drag to spread them out. Go. Couple closer to Bohemia. But yeah, we're going to build another big army here. Comes output, okay. Ooh, do we want to wait until we got military tactics before we actually pull the trigger? Maybe. We can still start building stuff. But yeah. Military tactics is a huge number. It's a big deal. Beta version of World War will start. So I'm going to go back to just banking money. And I would not mind a return to the old school building template for troops. Be quite fun. Yeah. So I want this one with the starting experience. Oh, I might want to go back to drilling too. Let's assume a mix of infantry, shooter. I don't think we're going to do cav anymore. So pikemen and arquebusiers, and then cannons. I'll just start the 3, and then I'll use the other kind of macro builder. Ooh, it's warm down here. So drilling will cost us funds. Oh, I can ask Milan for money. Sure. Why not? I mean, maybe I could have invited them to the league. I don't remember. There's a Diplo action we can use for that, right? Is that friendly? Invite the president, yeah, no one's willing. Although we don't have any Diplo power, so that might have been the only reason, actually. I don't remember the drill button. It's there. And, yeah, that definitely impacts our cash. Impacts it a lot. You know what? Stay here. Oh my god, the lag. Stay here. That separate province. Ooh, I don't know. None of these are actually all that critical for us. Maybe we'll do support of faith. Well, the Landsknecht might be better. I'm not sure, actually. I don't like any of these. At all. Nope. Skip all those. Pass increased taxes. Not the button I want. The Landsknecht are, I think, obsolete. You can see they only have 400 men per regiment. So I think the pikemen, I think the Landsknecht were better in the previous era as our infantry. But I think now the pikemen are better by virtue of having a lot more numbers per regiment. You can see the Landsknecht take 10% less damage and deal 10% more damage. They're amazing. But we get twice as many pikemen per combat width. So the pikemen is absolutely the way to go. Okay, I'm not going to build more military. I'm just going to go and bundle these guys into this one. And we'll just leave, we'll use the drill. We still are going to have a lot of really highly trained troops. And I think that's going to be good. Location of Cone, that part. Okay, good. We can switch one of our assimilates then. Probably. Yeah, Cologne, where we still have pretty crap control, but at least it's of our culture. That gold is going down fast. Drilling is just so expensive. I know it's powerful. We do have some camp followers. I don't have a ton. We have some. 3,000 gold? Yeah, you know what? We're going to take that. Sorry, patricians. Too bad. We've got a giant war to prepare for. Yeah, losing stability sucks, but well. Whores. Or unmarried children. Oh, there we go. Sure. All right, let's do a safety save. In case we do something dumb. So, prepare. So for 4 years, we have a CB. I wonder, because the Leave the Empire is a peace deal, I think. Right? So theoretically, I could declare war using the religious superiority CB. But then as part of the peace deal, I can be like, you know what? I don't want to be part of the HRE. Yes, no, maybe so? Oh, you guys have a truce. Right, because you just finished a war. Okay, so we're going to have to wait. Get a relationship up with Austria again. That's not the crown of the HRE? Oh. Not Bohemia? I thought it was... Oh, wait, hold on. Is Bohemia the leader of the Catholic League? No, there you go. Bohemia. Yeah. Unless I was clicking on the wrong thing for the war deck in the first place. That's always possible, but I didn't think so. Cabinet member... Ooh, they're starting to be less impressive. We can sort by overall strength. Okay, I'm going to pick up Waldemar Bach here, but he sucks at assimilating. So we're going to switch him over to convert instead. Which he is much better at. Oh, you're saying, oh, it's the wrong crown. It's not the crown of the HRE. Okay. Now, when was the crown of the HRE formed? Was it still in use in different things? I don't know. There might be like a priority system in EU5, which isn't accurate. They're preferring this versus that. So, your truce. Truth symbol? When does it end with Bohemia? And when does our CB expire? So this is 8 April 06 or 09. Okay, we have until March 1610. Okay, so in April of 09 is when we should pull the trigger on Bohemia. Convince France to do it. Oh, that would be great, huh? How is our possible relation with France? We can go back to improving opinion. I don't know if that'll help us, but yeah, I mean, France can, but as far as I know. Okay, I was like, hold on, is that the French flag? No. But the wars of religion are weird and confusing. And people don't necessarily, just because France is Catholic doesn't mean they have to pick the Catholic side, right? I think, at least in real life, I think there was some weird shit like that went on. I don't know if it's the same in this game. It was real common in real life. Yeah. Can you just go to the org button and leave? Oh, the HRE? No. You can see it's grayed out here. The requirements aren't met. We have to go, and we have to enforce to leave the Holy Roman Empire against them, is what we have to do. We can't just leave. As I say, that's what I remembered. France joined the Protestant side, screw over the Habsburg. They're like, yeah, this one family's got too much power, we got to counter them. So even though France is Catholic, they joined the Protestant side. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess, and France could start a random war, I don't know. It's like, it makes me think of like old Civ 4 and stuff, where you could just bribe someone to go to war with someone else. That was powerful. Ooh, England! Having a bit of a rebellion there, are you? Well, you'll still be England in the end, so I don't know how much it makes how much of a difference it makes for us one way or the other. No one wants to marry Parduke. Man. Forever alone, Parduke. Put it in the treasury. Yep. I'm gonna keep banking this cash. Okay, hold on. Well, we might be getting attrition because of the training. I'm going to pull back from the coast regardless. Alright, I think they're both training. Yeah. Does it show up? Is it that? Yeah, that's the drill thing. Okay, good. Just be ready for every Catholic to join. Yeah. It's alright, we can take them. They're too busy licking cats. We've got Lex Luthor teaching us how to defeat, you know, super powerful beings, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, the patricians aren't terribly happy. But I don't think they're going to rebel. In fact, the Catholic zealots are nearly, like, chilled out, too. There's just not a lot of the Catholics left. Well, and I like to think that we just, you know, we have the country in a really good and happy place. I guess should I spend some money? I don't know. We're still running a deficit now. I do want a bunch in the bank for the war. How's the coastal trade doing? Yeah, we still have not involved ourselves there. Marry commoners, there's no one available for marry. I mean, I could probably do it from this page. Yeah, marry a lowborn. But it's fine. Like, we don't really care about our family line the same way. Because our family keeps changing. Because of the elections. Maximum RGO size. It's nice to be able to build more RGOs. I think that's what it is. I don't think they hire more people. I think it's just can increase the amount that you have. Okay, 3 years to go. We're on speed 5, and other than the little processing tick that happens at the start of the month, the rest of the days do go very fast. Those big European republics from the 1600s, right? Yeah. Yeah, did the Republic in Lotharingia, you know, not exist with all these elections? So lots of estates building stuff. They've got tons of money to spend. Some of which may be ideal, some of it may not be in any way whatsoever, but fine. Right, and also, we should, yeah, we're going to have the Spanish square before we go to the war as well, which is going to be nice. Because, yeah, military tactics is really powerful. I don't know the math and mechanics of it, other than it's super insanely good. Because I think it decreased the amount of damage you take. Both I think, actual strength damage, but also morale damage. Like, it's big. Well, I think we're going to start this before the end of the stream. I don't think we'll resolve it before the end of the stream, but I think we're going to start it. Interesting Republic lifetime appointments for the Prime Minister President. Well, you know, it's a step towards something vaguely democratic in that only a limited pool of people are eligible for being elected as a leader. Good thing it's not like that in real life, huh? Thank you for free research. Good. Get us to that Spanish square faster. Is it still a small nation? It totally is. At least that's what we pretend. I always say one of the traffic in my town is really bad. My city's really bad. Now, everyone says that about everywhere. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. But it does seem very bad here in the city where I live. And I've always said it's because I feel like I'm about to say one cannot simply walk into Mordor. I've always said it's because my city it's not a huge city. But it is. Wow. But it's big enough, and it doesn't think that it is. So everyone drives as if they're living out in the country and there's no other traffic. All right, sad day for the Empire. Probably Bohemia. Right, I always get confused about this because it says Luxembourg, but that's just the family here. It's still Bohemia over here. Okay. So the political situation not really changed. Yeah, there's a food shortage in one of the provinces somewhere in the market. The market as a whole has tons of food. It's one of our provinces, which I think is a province is like one location that doesn't produce food or something like that. So it's not actually anything I'm concerned about. Also, everyone wants chilies and pepper, and I can't blame them because flavor sounds delicious. And if I have a massive paper shortage, okay, I'm gonna go and spend some more money on more paper manufacturing. Okay, and I gotta pause because otherwise, oh no, I was paused. So it'll be laggy as hell. Paper workshops. I could just chain a ton of them in Strasbourg itself. Although there's going to be some building limits over here too at some point. But I'm going to do it for some efficiency of scale. There you go. I'm going to build 10 more in Strasbourg, period. Oh, and I guess the other thing I can do is focus on, yeah, that's not a bad point, is if I've got any more Tier 1 paper buildings. It even takes like 5 seconds to register the pause. It's like, I want to bulk upgrade all, but... There. Everyone that has a current Tier 1 paper building, upgrade. Okay. Check the clone market. Clone market doesn't have a shortage of it right now, I don't think. It has a, like, pop need thing, but doesn't have a building need shortage. It's better than my city where half do that, but it's 2 million people city. Ooh, yeah, that would be much worse. I didn't realize today when I was going to drop off the books to like to mail off the books, I didn't realize that we were having another kind of winter storm here. I was driving maximum 20 kilometers an hour down the main roads, I think, because there was like no traction. There's so much snow. If I'd realized the weather was that bad, I wouldn't have gone out. But I didn't know until I got on the roads. I'm like, well, I'm already on the road. Let's drive to the post office. Institution growth boost isn't helping us at all right now, but I think it did lead to the Spanish Square. I mean, institution growth boost is what we want in general, but currently all institutions that exist, I believe, are present where we are, so. Yeah, no, Twitch stopped disconnecting from chat. Keeps happening to me, too. Twitch is twitchy today. Oh, Bohemia's got all the things now. Merchant shipwrecked. I don't have boats! What sank? Rhine boats. So yeah, money's dipped down a little bit. For the core, okay. For the Rhine tours. It does sound fun. All right. We got a year and a half to go. And then we start a war of like the known world. Or at least the world as it matters to someone who lives in Europe itself at this time. And possibly for the next few hundred years. Those points of view have been hard to change. Slightly wintry weather in UK brings out the worst British drivers, yeah. I mean, we as Canadians will make fun of other places that get like the Vegas dusting of snow, and then they're like, oh, they shut down the whole country and things. But we take it for granted how much like snow combating infrastructure we have here, right? If there's bad snow, we've got salt and sand trucks going out constantly, snow plows going out constantly. And if if that's not happening, then yeah, even, you know, a centimeter of snow could really make things problematic. One of these, I don't care about the burger trade capacity. So I want more trade advantage. I don't think it matters much one way or the other, but there you go. Same with Finns, nothing shuts our cities down, yeah. Yeah, this also helps if most people have snow tires, for example, which does make a tremendous difference. Patricians are almost back. We're trying to win this war, them over on this idea, but we're going to have this really fun war. We just have to wait for Austria to no longer have a truce. Meanwhile, you've never seen snow in your life? Wow! I like the first snow is very nice here. The problem is, when the first snow hits, I know that there's going to be at least 4 more months of it. Possibly longer sometimes. And it's just... It gets so demoralizing after a while. Poor Bella doesn't get proper walks. You know, it's like, we're going outside for 3 minutes. Pee fast. Okay, now we're going back inside. Yeah, Sunshine definitely doesn't like snow. As I was a kid, it was a lot more fun to me because, you know, we'd go out and, yeah, we'd build snowmen. We'd go, you know, I had some cross-country skis. I had friends with snow machines. So we'd go, you know, for rides in the winter. I lived near a lake, and so it freezes over and gets snow, and then it becomes the perfect place to, like, rip around on snow machines for, like, the next few months. So fun. Okay, Zealot's good. That's good. Money has dipped, but it is not negative. The drilling is getting there. Yeah, we are going to have some powerfully drilled units. Reduces damage in combat. Yeah, that is huge. Isn't there a hill in North Vancouver that becomes lethal? Barristan device? Well, I don't know. Vancouver's pretty far from where I live. The distance, when you look at Canada, and when you look at Canada, where I am is sort of kind of geographically centered. It's a little lopsided and arguable with the Maritimes being spread out. Like if you're doing like a weighted average thing, maybe it's not quite right. But more or less sort of from one edge to the other, where I am is kind of middle-ish. And the distance from where I live to, could you respond there, game? I want to show something. The distance from where I live to Vancouver is the same as Madrid to Moscow. For where I live, which again, I don't live on the East Coast or anything, but it's that Canada's real big. I've been to BC once, but it was only Victoria. I didn't go to Vancouver. Would like to see Vancouver though. Bohemia, adding stuff to the HRE, that's fine. Okay, we're less than a year away, because it was April of 2009 that the truce lifts. Oh, I'm getting nervous all of a sudden. Ooh. I'm going to... I mean, this will automatically raise in times of war, but I want to make sure these are fully staffed before we jump in the war. Cost of court is already being sort of managed properly. And the stability, I'm going to lower our expense on stability. I still want it to rise, but much more slowly. There we go. About half the rate, but tons cheaper. So rise, but slowly. Make sure our finances are in good shape. Yeah, that's the saying. Europeans think 100 miles is a long way away, and North Americans think 100 years is a long time ago. That's how they differ. You're saying Canada's thick must be the puts in. Oh, yeah. And the butter tarts, baby. Oh, God, butter tarts are so good. So good. The West Coast wants to make, like, Nanaimo bars, like the iconic Canadian dessert. And it's like, first of all, no, on several different counts. They're fine. They're fine. But no, butter tarts. But I think that's a little bit of an East versus West thing. Oh, competent diplomacy. Yeah, well, as we're getting ready to start a ginormous war. So, just to confirm, religious superiority against Bohemia, still good against until 1610. And just to confirm with Austria, their truce with Bohemia, 8th of April. So theoretically, on the 9th of April, we can pull the trigger. Beaver tails are excellent, but they're not... They're more recent. Maybe, maybe they will come... Is there a quick way to tell? So presumably, we're going to be against anyone yellow. We could go and start in the north. Although maybe all these guys will do it. No, I kind of feel like what we do is we slam directly into Bohemia. I'm wondering if I should have waited longer to kick up Milan, because maybe they'll rejoin before the war actually starts. What I'll do is I'll group both people. This song gives me Disco Elysium vibes. Right? Is there another kick out? Because we have a cooldown on it now. Yeah, it's a 10-year cooldown, so we can't go and do that yet. Whoa, like. Combine. Split in half. I guess stay in the same province is fine. Oh! We died! With 1 month to go. How about we elect the guy with 95 military power? Now, I actually don't know what the contribution of the various powers are. Admin tends to be the best. Leopold! 1096 or 196, 100? This might be rarer than a 666 leader in EU4. Leopold! Oh, you're Catholic, which is, there's a certain amount of irony there, but whatever. Oh, does he have a trait? Yeah, what is this? Cavalry power boosted. Well, I don't think he's currently our general. I don't know if he still will be. Okay. Oh, no, pause. Unmarried, so sure. We'll get you married. We'll get the Flava Flav in here. What is this lock? New policies. Oh, air. No, I don't care about that. Unpress CB. Yes, just wait a second. Pirates, do. Okay. It's going to be April the 9th. Yeah, I mean, maybe the 8th you can trigger it. I'm not sure if it's still active on the 8th or not, but we'll just wait until the 9th because it'll definitely be gone. Okay, pause, save. I have to pee. I can't do this war. I gotta pee first. Everyone, pee. You'll need it. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Chair is ready. My butt is ready. Let's do this. So, Bohemia, I would like to declare war. Religious superiority. Is there like a mass? Yeah, heed the call. Okay, we can't click on these, but they're all locked in because of the nature of our war deck, presumably. They all look identical, and the same on the other side. Okay. Did I do a safety save? And yeah, Terran Victa official release today. The timing wasn't such for the stream, and we got to finish this anyway. But I think tomorrow I'm going to spend all day recording some TI. Probably is the initiative. Part of me is still tempted to do a run as a humanity first because that could be funny, but initiative might be funnier. Let's go. All right. Move in there. Move in there. Is there a fort in the way? Do I not? Oh. Did I not? Who's selected here? You're not moving. There it is. You're why not? All right. Something was weird there. I'm not going to raise my peasants. Apparently I can call in Denmark as an ally, because I don't think they were actually in the faction. Ports are blockaded. Who cares? Let's go. Smash. All right. Oh, we got some prisoners here. I'll just bundle you up with this army. That's fine. Move you directly there. I don't know if I'm going to be using the rushes the same way. I'm a little bit worried about burning through our troops. Although, we could do some very early assaults and then run back to friendly territory to restock. I kind of like that. Risky. Risky. Let's quickly grab these guys. Yep. Learn to love them in time.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Do this. Yeah. And then I'll just pop back into my own country so we can restock. Yeah, we could use the levies to carpet siege other places. I don't know if it'll be required. Like. Okay. Catch these guys. Or not. They're going to run away. Let's catch. Ooh, these guys are coming at me. Perfect. While we're sitting in defensive territory. Oh, God. Look at these numbers. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, yeah, they get -2 vegetation, river crossing. We've got more people, and I'm betting our troops are way better. First of all, we actually do have slightly higher discipline. We have the higher military tactics, and we have much higher base morale. Plus, I'm betting our troops are just much higher quality in all kinds of different ways. Well, the ratio's not quite as one-sided as I would have liked to have seen. These are probably prisoners or something. Okay. This whole prisoner thing is a little odd. I guess I may as well just ransom you, because I don't want to babysit you. I don't think we'll make much money. Oh, $22 ain't bad. Okay. I'm going to set a focus siege. I don't know. Yeah, shift click. There we go. Done. Go. I don't want to babysit you. Armies of size haven't been seen since the Roman era. Typical player CK2 era. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, see, those are some big clumps over there. Now, a lot of those are probably peasants. But we're going to have to just, keep an eye out. And be ready to respond to movement of these big armies. Or we go and smash them immediately. Presumably I can reach over there. Well, you know what? It's going to be a big march. We're going to lose our morale. Let me just chill. I don't know if we can separate peace. And I don't remember. With the coalitions, I know there was some weird stuff. Ooh, hold on. Let's go after this one. I know there's some weird stuff depending on if you're the aggressor or the defender, in terms of whether separate peace is an option. There we go. Got someone. And they have no morale right now because they've been moving a ton. Oh, the bigger stack didn't join in. I was pretty sure they were. That's a ratio I like to see. Oh, they did jump in. Yeah, with no morale currently. And oh, our leader is acting as our general. This huge skills. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna merge this group together. I guess I never did the balance unit. I'm gonna go still hunt down some groups here. Inflict a little bit more damage now. Run in some random stacks along the way. That's a good question. What is the war goal? I suspect it's win battles. Is there no war goal? Get more war score from winning battles. Accumulating more than 10 war score from one battles will grant us sticking war scar. Aha. Okay. Might be tough because there's a lot of little micro battles being lost all over. What? I guess we're just not catching that one. Yeah, maybe just setting ourselves to hunt troops. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Do I just turn around and engage this stack? Or do I park and recharge our morale? I am wondering, actually, what is... How do I tell a unit to just stop? Where are you physically located? Where are these guys physically located? And how do I tell them to stay where they are? Unless they've already got a lock on. Maybe that's what's going on? Doesn't look like it, actually. Engage in Formula 1 racing. Yeah, see, and they never lead properly. Okay, I'm just gonna park here. Let the morale tick. Yeah, flat map might help with this. Maybe I should just be playing flat map. Because, yeah, trying to localize these guys is a pain in the ass. Or localize what problem? Because some of them have odd shapes. Ooh! Again, where's the halt button? Although, it's interesting. We would be the defender here. Too bad it's only flat. It does have vegetation. How much do we trust in the quality of our troops? I'm very tempted to do this. They have no cannons either. What could possibly go wrong? Outmanned, outgunned. That's just more people for us to kill. That's all it is. We've got the experience, so we also take less damage. Yeah, but the fact that they don't have much in the way of cannons is also really good for the stage of the game. I think in the next era, it's going to be that much more significant. I think right now we're at the break-even. Ooh, that is more reinforcements. More people for us to kill. I think right now we're at the break-even point between, like, sort of cavalry and artillery, and they're both, like, kind of equally good. And I think next era, the cavs really start to fall behind. The artillery starts to do more and more. We're killing more of them. We have fewer to lose. I think that's us at the bottom. Yeah, defender over here. So we have nothing left in reserves. Although, oh, look. Oh, they're all on one flank. Wait, oh, no. Sorry, we have none left in reserves. These guys have moved to join a flank, but they're not in the frontage yet. Okay, so I was like, well, these numbers are low, but no, it's fine. We've got lots ready to go. All of our flanks are going to be solid, whereas these two flanks are going to run out of dudes real fast. And then this army is going to get obliterated. Yeah, they have none in... I don't know, like... the left flank reserve, like, I don't know what the terminology is here, because this is the fighting left flank. This is the not yet fighting left flank, which is almost a sort of reserve, but not. Yeah, that left flank of theirs, which, you know, our right flank is facing, so is about to collapse. There we go. And now we're going to do bonus damage to the middle, and then these guys are going to get incinerated. I don't know why it still says they've got 71,000 troops. I guess all the retreated troops are still counting in here, because they don't have definitely don't have that many in the battle. These ratios are crazy now. Okay, so about a 4-to-1. I mean, we were seeing in previous wars a lot of 10-to-1s and things like that. I mean, 4-to-1 is still pretty good. Experience, prestige, war exhaustion, army tradition. Where's it? Oh, there it is. So say, where's the war score listed? There. So not even a tremendous amount. And I'm assuming we're still not at the +10, especially with some of the losses. No, but we've definitely made a dent. I think what I'll do is I'll pull back to friendly territory and restock our troops. Yeah, this is the one time we've been fighting someone, near peer is a good point. Like, that we're fighting someone who's actually got a sizable economy and probably a good tech rate and things like that. They're probably not fighting with peasants as we've done in the past. There you go. So we're replenishing, chooching these guys up. Burgers of Seaburg. What is local burger privilege? 20 years. Their local power in one place. It's fine. Oh, that was late, but we have more people joining us. All right. I might just do the 1 month tick here, because I don't think there's that much to reinforce after this. October 1st. No, they could still use a full 5,000. I mean, I could cycle these guys, but I kind of like the super stack. So maybe I will sit to do... Oh, no, that's now down to 2,000 reinforcements. Okay, that's what I thought. That just hadn't updated. So there's still reinforcements to get, but we're in much better shape. We'll rebalance again. And smash. We lost the Battle of Nuremberg. Did we? Did I accidentally retreat from something? We're the attacker here, so we are getting the topology. Oh, yeah, that sucks. This one's hilly. We are getting -2 to our rolls. But we are killing way more. That's their casualty count versus ours. They got some reinforcements coming. They're still losing more numbers, but it's not the same. Well, that's a little bit better. We still have lots of dudes ready to go. We do need some people to move into the center to be ready to reinforce in there soon. Jeez, even more coming. Yeah, our morale's going down. We're still killing more of them. We might be forced... Oh, now we're starting to lose more. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that weird... We randomly lost a battle somewhere. And I'm worried that that might have caused us some issues. I was going to say retreat, but we are back to killing... We're going to lose this battle, but we're going to inflict a lot more pain on them. Yeah, I think it may have tanked our starting morale, because that's the only reason we're losing, is because we're running out of morale. I think that may have effed our morale for this fight by whatever happened there. Yeah, so, I mean, we lost, but again, we inflicted greater than 2-to-1 numbers on them. So, all right. Do we raise the peasants? They're just going to lose a bunch of battles. I might go and... France joined? On the opposite side? Why didn't we get a big Aruga warning about that? They were definitely not on Defender's list when we started this war. They were not in that list. Yeah, now, like, their army... How did they come in? How are we supposed to know that they can come in? Because it's not like, ooh, this is an ally, the person you're declaring on, they might come in. Is it just all the Catholics chain after it starts? If they're not in League War, but they're still Catholic, they chain in? That might be the case. In which case, if that's the way the mechanics work, we may have to go and revert from the start of the war. Again, I don't actually care if I lose. I don't care who's in charge. I mean, I don't want to give up anything of my own territory. Yeah, that and whatever happened over here. That's actually what happened over here is the thing that's more annoying. The France joining in is. So does it auto set out a call to arms of everyone who's Catholic, and that's just why? Would have been nice to have a big warning that that was an option. I don't think France rivaled me. That's a good question, though. Control. Right, I forgot this interface is really stupid. Holding control. Or shift. How do I open my own country menu again? I guess the diplomacy view is fine. Not the one I'm looking for. Is this enemies? Yeah, France is not in the enemies list. It must just be the Catholic call. So I could automate your moving. I'm tempted to go and smack one of the French groups here. You know what? I think I might go for a flat map mode because I actually can't tell. Oh, this is all one province. Okay, so I will jump in there. But I might want a flat map mode just to be able to see a little bit more clearly where the borders of those battles are. Mercantilism sounds good. Free trade sounds maybe better. I don't know which direction we're trending in, or like that we want to go into between those two. I feel like free trade is what we want. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you're inside of our borders for the month tick that you get reinforced. Yeah, we haven't been a tiny nation in like 15 streams. That's true. So, presumably, we're still getting the reinforcement on the move. There we go. Okay, they got beaten already. All right. They're sieging Strasbourg itself. No, they're not. They're sieging Zabern. But I'm still going to go for it. Okay. It's a short month. We need to... We'll pause right outside here. Make sure to park here. Okay, good. You got your reinforcement tick. Oh, we need your morale to come back up, too. Oh, and they're running away. Or... So if I do this... Yeah, we'll have all the... Is there no train benefit? Grasslands... Oh, shit. It's flat grasslands. It's all flat grasslands, so we aren't going to get any defensive benefit. Ooh, here, though. There it is. I don't like that we don't have the little combat preview. There it is. Yeah, trains to our benefit. Stronger army. Rebalance one more time. Let's go. Nuremberg has been annexed. Wait, you can... Is it vassal annexation? Maybe? Okay, we're the defender with the train bonus. They're going to send some more dudes in. Ooh, yeah. This is France. They have way more discipline. Everything else is fine, though. But that high discipline is brutal. All right, let's see how this shakes out. Way more troops coming in. But there's not the frontage. And, like, man-to-man, we're still doing stronger. We might run out of steam and lose this battle. Especially if no one's going to come reinforce. Because eventually we'll run out of morale. Casual 100k French army. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the start of the month processing, slowing everything down. Okay, let's fast forward this a bunch. The number graphic is kind of funny. Oh my god, are we gonna win it? What we need is a reinforcement. We need anyone else to show up. Maybe. Oh, are they down to just the one flank? Oh, yeah, look at this. We're losing 2. They're losing 100. Maybe you're raising levies in that. Nah, it wouldn't help. Yeah, we lose 1. They lose 100. Beefy! Yeah! Ha ha ha! I mean, we're still not in a great shape. But damn, that felt good. All right, let's go over here to Trier. Hee lag. Wait, am I moving? I don't see my... I guess I don't have the unit selected. Okay, game. Stop lagging, please. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Let's go! Oh, someone's beating us to that. All right. Ooh, let's go smash these guys then. 0.75 war score worth it. It is tiny, those gains. We're still positive in battle. 148 battles so far. Oh, they're running away already. Maybe I should put you on auto hunt. Maybe we'll smack some of these small guys up top. I'm pretty sure the auto hunt will just hunt smaller stacks too, which is nice. Luxembourg. It's actually, it looks like it's going to auto-liberate, I think. It didn't actually siege a fort. Which is also why it went so fast. We could march directly to Paris, but I think that seems like it might cause us issues. Okay, I'm going to switch to the flat map. At least for now. There we go. That is going to make life so much easier. To click on the correct province for these guys. Legosaurus. Wah! Why does everyone else get so excited when I'm going to kill something? Like, yeah, okay, we want in on this too. Like that. Marching straight for Paris worked 2 out of 3 times the Germans. Oof. Uh-huh. Like, I'm wondering if we should focus on like, Bohemia. Because in theory, they're the war leader. Oh, we could go back to France here. Okay, what's the terrain like? Is there a quick way? Oh, there we go. Yeah, forested, hilly, right? Okay. Let's come back to Oberkirch. Because I think this may have been where we fought them last time, actually. Yeah, I think so. Stack wipes would be handy. Yes, it would. So rebalance. Moves, refuses, battlefield medic. And then eventually, like, you won't serve until... Whatever, I don't care. You know, stop here, because you got to replenish your morale before you jump in. Because we know we need as much bank morale as possible. Okay, looks full to me. To me. All right, why you got to go make things so complicated, Paradox? Let's go. Here we are. Battle of Oberkirch. I think the last one was Oberkirch too, wasn't it? I don't know. But yeah, we've got the terrain modifiers in our favor. We are correctly the defender. Let's go. Currently, we have a numbers advantage too, although they'll probably reinforce. But I feel good about this one. It's the exact same fight, except fewer baddies this time around. Another 20k French. I mean, I welcome them. The more they are, the more we can kill. And again, they're really... I don't know what's going on with these flanks. That they're... Are they not balancing? Are they trying something weird? How are the losses? Yeah, 12,000 to 5,000. Good. Hard to see with the numbers. What some games will do is they'll only have one little floating number display. And if the floating number display is still active when more damage is applied, it'll just add to that initial number. So you'll see 100, 200, 300, 400, like stack up instead of a bunch of hundreds. And They both have pros and cons. Here is because it's so mechanical and attached to like exact combat ticks, it probably is important that it shows each one. Even though it does turn into like noise. No, we didn't get there in time. There was no hope. Well, there was a little hope. Let's go visit the Milanese army. Oh, 5 groups by day. The terrain here. There are mountains, forests, good. Huge train advantage. We want to have a parliament now. Oh, I like develop the interior. The development boost is nice, and the focus towards land is good. There we go. And it had a higher initial support. Yeah, Milano's supposed to be out of the war too. Yeah. You had a lot more people joining in. It must be the Catholic chain, like someone was saying on yeah, EQ over on YouTube. Okay. Up there. We won't be able to reinforce over here, but we are okay now. You know what? I kind of want to keep smacking the French around. Mostly because we can restock our army as well while we're walking through our own territory. Not that it's really down right now. 0 war score. What I'm worried about is people starting to peace out. That's what I'm concerned with. Is once some of my allies... Well, again, maybe they can't. Oh, hang on. The French are back. They're back in Oberkirk. Hey! Let's go for the three-peat. There you go. Morale up. Go. Oh, and we even got a reinforcement tick. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Check to see if he really can't set for peace. That's a good point. Oh, reinforcement got insta-wiped. That's a nice ratio. 7 to 1-ish. Here we are, the attacker. So yeah, the kill ratio is nowhere near as good, but we got a huge numbers advantage. Yeah, only 2 to 1, but that's fine. Okay. Enter our territory for reinforcement ticks. Maybe we cross it to the north here. And then France will come back in to the south. Or start sieging France. Okay, let's see. Like, if we were to go to France... Sue for separate peace. That is available for you. Maybe not for everyone. I don't know that we can generate enough war score with France to convince them to get the hell out of the war. I think I'm going to go and keep smashing armies. Although France comes back to Oberkirk, then yeah. Free trade is the future, my friend. I've told you once, I've told you twice. Okay, wait. I want the reinforcement tick at the end of the month. You. Pause. Pause. Are you still thinking? There it is. Did you get the tick? Is this not our territory? How come this isn't negative? Did we lose some? No, it's not fully. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. Yeah, we'll let them think they can take Oberkirk. Again. Oh no! One of my allies is being booped. Merge up with some prisoners. Kill these guys. Merchants. Increase merchant efficiency. Sure, reduce trade maintenance. Got lots of money, which is nice. I mean, we could consider mercs and things. You still on the move? You're still on the move. Aristocracy, no. We'll do that. We still have the positive number. Actually, stop here. Food's going down, but you got your morale back, which may not have been necessary for this. Smack the hell out of these guys. Start a month. Click, click, click. Lag, click. There we go. 5 to 1. France back? Well, they're back some. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go. Army's getting their steps in. What we need is an alert for people who can be separate pieced out. Which, I mean, there's a separate piece and 4, so just 4 options, but would they be interested? I suspect the answer is no. What is the red flag? Enemies, right? War, war, rivals. Like the Netherlands. Oh, no, the Netherlands would be super happy to get out of here. Oh, we may as well start. France and Strasbourg. Yeah, but we should probably upgrade the fort in Strasbourg. But they're going to join in Oberkirch, so that's going to be fine. Ooh, unless we can grab more coast. There you go. Sure.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
And a couple of bucks. $1.
Happy New Year. Thanks for all the entertainment and knowledge through the years.
Try. Thank you, Try. You know, I don't think there's any, like... I was going to say, I think I have the biggest imposter syndrome in the world. And then I was like, no, I think I'm just faking it. Very meta. But, yeah, thank you. Apparently you sent the money request from Try. Thank you, Try. Yeah, and if it was a misplaced decimal point, let me know. I mean, the refund should just auto-work and things, and if for some reason it doesn't work, but yeah. A small nation. Yes, this is just a small little nation. That's all this is. Ah! All right. Get the Netherlands out of there. Good. Oh, that didn't even cost a peace envoy. That's right. That's right. So, Super Pepper Peace, it still says 4 there, but presumably Hesse, you're fine too. Yep. All right, become a vassal and give me all your money just for spite. Yeah, our vassals are small. That's going to be okay. Okay. I think there's probably some people who can't be separate pieced. Dortmund. I totally know where Dortmund is. It's here. Oh, you're not occupied. Let me get back to you then. Berg. Is there? I don't remember. Reserve. Oh, annex all locations. Yes, there we go. All right. Could vassalize this one, but I think I'll just eat this one up. Now, I think integration is a military action, yes? Oh, we're only 58. This one. Instead of assimilating. Integrate. Who's next? 58, 11, 83. 58 may be our next highest. Oh, no, 66. Okay. All right. It is 4 o'clock. But maybe we got one more battle with France left in the tank here, huh? What do you think? So yeah, park yourself in Baden for a sec. And Strasbourg, can I start like the level up fort here? I'm worried, like if I start building it, does it cancel the existing one? No, that'd be stupid. But I probably can't start because there's someone there. So yeah, stop here just to get the manpower up. Or the morale up. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Murder, death, kill. And then yeah, they're gonna break the sieges to reinforce. Apparently catch an ally over here, so that's bad news for them. But once again, we will shatter France. But I'm sure they have lots of extra manpower left in the tank. You made Hesse vassal. Oh, I made Hesse vassal of Genoa because they occupied the province. Oh, okay. Well, that's less than ideal. Oh, well. I mean, I guess I could go back to the autosave from before it, but... Oh, well. Are you... Oh, yeah, you are fleeing. So now in Strasbourg. I said... Oh, did I start the queue? Oh, it is building. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, apparently I did start building the bastion here. That's good, because yeah, I don't want this to like fall super quick before I can respond to something. That would be mega annoying. I mean, our war score is still meh, but progress is being made. Oh, did we not, right, we could go siege Dortmund, right, so that we could go and pick that up. Maybe. I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up the stream here, and then we're going to have... the entire stream on Wednesday might just be more of this war. I mean, I don't know how long we're going to be in this war. 28, 29 years? Could be something crazy like that. But so far, so good. Mostly the problem will be once we run out of manpower in the tank. Which is not... we don't run out of this as quickly as we do in EU4 with the manpower mechanics there. But it is definitely going to be a bit of a thing. So, we'll see. Folks, we thank you very much for coming out today. Thank you very much for, try today, but like try bison is what I mean. Not attempt today, but try bison today. But also recently, with the holidays, people are always, there's an extra level of generosity and help for, which is super, super, really wonderful. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, Wednesday we continue the War of Religion. Mostly so that we can peace out Bohemia and be like, you know what? I don't want to be part of the HRE. Because it'll open up some new war options, which is going to be fun and entertaining. So, is A Kiss for Luck streaming? Let's go and see. Oh, she is. Oh, she's streaming Disney's Dreamlight. No, Everdream Village. Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyway, give her some love. And I'll see you in 2 days. Bye, everybody.